Morning guys. Today we start the consumer's equilibrium, that is the second unit of your microeconomics. And at first we will try to discuss what is the meaning of a consumer. I think you people know a person who try to consume the goods and commodities ultimately after purchasing the products from the market is called the consumer. Then a consumer who seeks to maximize utility or satisfaction by spending his given income is called a rational consumer. Here it's on a screen you will see the dark lines should be there. A consumer is one who buys goods and services for satisfaction of wants. Now the satisfaction of a wants, then how you can record the satisfaction of wants? Then in economics we have the one term by that we can speak, that is a record of the satisfaction of a wants. How you can speak a consumer is satisfied or consumer is not satisfied? Then we can speak here the consumer is a rational, and then utility is a one of the term. By that we can speak the consumer must be satisfied by this percentage of the utility. And then we record utility or measure utility in terms of the utils, UTILS. Then utility approach and indifference curve approach, these are the two approaches we have. Through the help of that we try to calculate the consumer's satisfaction. Then first we should go with the utility. Then utility means it is the amount of satisfaction which a consumer derives from the consumption of a commodity. Overall, in other words, we can say want satisfying power of a commodity is called utility. Unit of measurement of utility is termed as utils. This concept of utility is ethically neutral. Now approaches of utility. We will try to discuss the approaches of utility. We have the two approaches. One is a cardinal utility approach and another one is a ordinal utility approach. Then cardinal utility approach given by Professor Alfred Marshall. Who has given cardinal utility approach to us? Professor Alfred Marshall. According to him, it refers to the measurement of utility in terms of numbers. Numbers you know better, that is such as 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. The unit of measurement under this approach is utils. For example, a basket of oranges offers 10 utils of utility to a consumer and so on. Then we have the next approach of utility, that is the ordinal utility approach. It was given by Professor Allen and Hicks. According to him, ordinal utility approach refers to the measurement of utility in terms of psychological satisfaction on consuming one good in comparison to other. For example, a pizza offers greater satisfaction to a consumer than a chapati. Because nowadays you people are prefer more the pizza instead of the chapati. Then according to this approach, utility cannot be measured in units. Rather, a consumer can just rank his preference from a set of most preferred to least preferred bundles. Bundles means combination of products. Now we will discuss the total utility. Then cardinal utility has two concepts. One is the total utility and another one is the marginal utility. On a screen you will see the dark words. The total utility, that is the total satisfaction obtained by a consumer by consuming given quantity of a particular commodity, then we can speak that is the total utility. Overall we can say it is the sum total of the marginal utilities obtained from the consumption of successive units of a commodity. Mathematically, if you try to calculate it, then their formula is here. On a screen you will see TUN is equal to MU1 plus MU2 plus dash 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 plus MUN, or we can speak simply, the summation of MU is called the TU. For example, a consumer gets a satisfaction of 30, 20 and 50 utils from consuming 3 ice creams respectively. Then the total utility of consumer is 30 plus 20 plus 50, that is what? 100 utils. The next one cardinal utility concept is marginal utility. Then marginal utility derived from the consumption of an additional unit of a commodity is termed as marginal utility. It may also be called as the utility obtained from the consumption of an additional unit. Mathematically, if you try to calculate, then MUN is equal to TUN minus 1, or we have one more formula, that is the MU is equal to del TU divided by del X. Del X or del Q, whatsoever you try to write. Here triangle should be speak in the way of the del. Del means difference. Then here MU is equal to marginal utility, TUN total utility from n units, TUN minus 1 total utility from n minus 1 units, del X that is the change in quantity, del TU that is the change in total utility. For example, on a screen you will see, I think so many artificial examples will be there, but I will give one good example to you. By that you will easily get the MU. A consumer gets a satisfaction of 30 utils from consuming his first cup of ice cream. After consuming his second cup, his total utility rises from 30 utils to 50 utils. Then the MU of the second cup is 50 minus 30, that is what? 20 utils. Okay, then hope you people get the definition of a consumer, understand what is utility, understand the cardinal and ordinal types of a measurement. Then you get the easily the cardinal utility aspects, that are the TU and MU. Okay, good day.